What's up, boys and girls? Empire Steve back with you yet again. Today is Friday and it is the 18th. Sorry I have not made a video in the last couple of days. Unfortunately, that time of the week, Wednesdays are very busy. They used to not be busy, but now they are. Thursdays are very busy for me for work. So I have to do my work, so I get paid. So with that said, I hope you all are having a solid day today. Hopefully everybody's nice and green, and if you are red, hopefully you are small red. We don't want to be big red on a day like today. I was thinking about shorting a little bit ago. I can see price moving, getting rejections here. This is the 39.65 to 39.70 area on ES that we have been failing quite a bit today. But as you can see, I am on NinjaTrader today. I have been trading on Top Step. I'm still on Step 2. There's been some ups and downs with that. Mostly probably because I'm not funded on Top Step yet, so I've been paying more attention to TickTick. I have a few funded accounts on TickTick, and I just yesterday started a new one, and literally yesterday, I made $6,000. I think it was like 6,100 on TickTick, and that happened around 2 in the afternoon yesterday. And then today, this morning when I woke up, I got the congratulations email and went in and did all that fun stuff on TickTick and have a funded account. That's what you're seeing here. I've made $1,262 today. Actually, it's really $1,107. You can't see that, but that is my after fees. So I've paid about $160 in fees so far today, and I wanted to show you first yesterday how I passed yesterday, and it is using the strategy that I talked about in just a video from last week. So as you can see, I have the 80 EMA, which is the green line, and then I have the 20 EMA, which is this red line, VWAP, which is my yellow line, and then I have volume as an indicator, and I have pivots. So yesterday was a very interesting day, and I'll show you. So we got up, this is in the afternoon, and we came to this 39.82 area, and excuse me, this is 2, yes. Actually, I don't think it was then. Was it then that I did it? This is Thursday. Oh wait, that's 2 in the morning. That's not it. It's here. I was wondering why. I was like, man, it wasn't that price. So anyway, I'm an idiot. It was 39.62. So we came up to this area. It's at 1 in the morning, or 1 in the afternoon, sorry. And I could see on level 2 that we had huge amount of resistance above 39.62. It was like 39.63 and some change was heavy resistance. So I went in on my TickTick new evaluation TickTick account, and I bought 5. I shorted 5 contracts right here, and we came down. I did not sell. We tested this 20 EMA and bounced off of it, but I had conviction because I can still see those orders sitting at that 39.63 area. So I grabbed 5 more when we rejected. We came up and tested 39. My average was like 39.62.50 when I bought the first 5, and then once we came up to this level again, it was 39.61. I bought 5 more, and then once we had the EMAs cross here, I bought 4 more. So I bought 4 more. So I had a total of 14. That is the most that you can trade with the $100,000 Express account, and the reason why I always pick the Express account on TickTick is because I know I can pass it. That's the only one I've done, and I know I can pass it fast. It's not going to take me a lot of time to pass it. I have failed it a few times, and I would go in and buy a new one, and just like that. So like I said, I like TickTick. Their rules aren't too bad. The fact that you have to scale is kind of annoying, but it teaches you good risk management. So it's all fine and dandy, right? So we all need to learn risk management. Like that should be rule number one, is knowing what your risk is and knowing how to manage it. So I bought like I said, I was in 14 here, and I knew we would at least come down and test VWAP. We did. I want to say that I sold around this VWAP, and at that point we were down my average was like 39.60, and I had 14 contracts, and here we are at 39.38. I was already up like that $6,000 right there, I want to say. But then we just kept selling off and selling off and selling off. So, but it didn't matter to me. I stopped once I was at that. I think I was at 6,100 profit between that and fees. So you got to be up. Like your whole account value needs to be, your net liquidation value needs to be above 6,000 in order to pass that account. And then you just basically go to their website and sorry, that's my dog. She's doing a big old stretch for you. So, and then you go to their website. It's on the home screen, and you scroll to the very bottom, and there's like a little button you got to click on to pass the evaluation. Here, I'll bring it up for you actually, so you can see what you need to look for. Here it is right here. I'm gonna snip it. And you go to the home screen, and then it's that right there. You click that button, and then it takes you to a website, and then you have to upload some documents, your driver's license, a proof of address. They want you to do a survey. It's like I can't remember the name of the company, but you'll see. And then you'll have to, once you do the survey, you paste your link from the survey that you provided on there, and then I'm pretty sure that's the last final thing you do. So it's pretty simple. It's not hard, and depending on how busy they are and what time of the day that you do it, they will get back to you rather quickly. So that is that on that, and then I'm going to explain why I'm up $1,262.50 today. Technically, really only $1,100, and I'll show you what I traded to get to that. So we're going to go to the 1 minute chart, because that is what I look at when I'm trading. And you can see that, actually, let's go back to the 3 minutes so you can see a little bit better. This is this morning. This is 3 in the morning. We start breaking out into the upside, like just for no reason. I looked at the news from last night. I personally did not see a thing that gave me a reason why we should be bullish today. It just didn't make any sense to me. Oh gosh, that's another email. So here we are, we're on an uptrend, I drew this channel, and you can see this is at 9:09. We turn to bearish, right? That means we are bearish. So I did short there, a little bit of size. I think I took profit when I was up. The most I can trade on TickTick, because they scale you on the $100,000 account, is 3 contracts. So I was in 3 contracts for this failure, and I just took profit. I was trailing my stops, and it stopped me out, but I made money, right? So, and then I'm going to go to the 1 minute, so now you can see it a little bit better. So this is when the market opens at 9:30. We run up to this trend line. I re-shorted right here. So, and I just grabbed one contract, and then I grabbed another contract when we started to actually pass below a little bit more significant, and I took profit down here around VWAP. So when we came back up, I shorted it a few times, and I think I grabbed 3 more when we failed VWAP here and took my profit. I trailed it. It did not come all the way down, but I would say the biggest play was right here. So we had some consolidation going, and you can just see it. It's like, are we going to go? We're either going to break out and go above VWAP, or we're going to break down. But I could see the sellers coming in heavy anytime we were in this area. You can see it's clear as day that there's a lot of selling pressure right in this area. Big sellers. So I shorted 3 contracts because that's the most I could do because of the scaling rule. and finally we had this breakdown, and then boom. I think I made like $500 on this play, and that got me to a total of 1,262, which technically is 1,107. And that's it. I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and not overtrade. But I just wanted to explain to you all that if you believe you can do it, if you're looking at the charts and you understand support and resistance, if you understand price action, if you're watching these pivots, look exactly. We bounced exactly off this pivot. That would have been another great area to buy the dip. We bounce, and I've kind of explained this in other videos as well. Look at that pivot has been sitting there since this morning. Like, I didn't put the pivot there. Like, that is literally the pivot. Watch. I click on it and boom, and it bounces perfectly off of this pivot. That would have been a great area to get in, and then once we break up into a bullish, the EMAs are showing a bullish trend, you can add more. Like that. That's just too easy. The pivots make it so easy on you. So I'm going to go back here, and then look. Another reason why I went short this morning, look what we got going on. We're on the pivot here, failing. We're on the pivot here, failing. We're on the pivot here, failing. That pivots will give you that conviction you need to get into a play. Like if we start to break out above the pivot, you will wait until we bounce back. Like if we say price moves up and finally gets over the pivot, you don't buy as soon as it does it. You wait for the retest, and then you get in and for the next little run up. Look at SPY. Let's look at SPY real fast, and you can see we're going to go to the 3-minute. Same thing this morning, failing the pivots, breaks down below this pivot, but it did stop here. You can see this candle, they're just kind of hovering and consolidating around this pivot, and then finally you get that breakthrough to the downside. So make sure you have pivots on your charts, very important. You can get them on, pretty sure most of your brokers have pivots. TradingView obviously does, and it is pivot points standard, it's that, and give it a little star so it's always on your indicator list. And that's basically it. So I hope that this this little session we had, it was helpful for you, and you all should definitely try the strategy out. You might shock you. So I have had some very good feedback so far. It is not my strategy. Obviously, there's a lot of people that use it, and that's why it works. So don't go against what everybody else is doing. Go with what everybody else is doing. So anyway, if you all have any other questions or comments, don't forget to leave that down below. If you want me to go over something in another video, let me know, and we will see you next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day and have a great weekend. Take care.